origins of this story is because there were some photographs of the police who did in fact come to my house, and the police did in fact search my house. Now, the internet, like everything else, they get pictures of the police searching someone's house. The internet can just run away with whatever it wants to say. But the actual story, I wish it was something cooler. It's so fucking lame that I'm going to tell you all right now. A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend, who was obviously a fan of Emergency Meeting Live, saw her Instagram stories, said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." This was some American chick. And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. She said that to her boyfriend. That's some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is obviously one of these believe all females. Oh my God, my girlfriend. She wasn't even hot.
Ugly.
He calls the fuck police and says, "My girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers." The police call the American embassy, and the next day, the police come to our house. Fully loaded, the American embassy send the cops to our house. Now, they take us to the police station. So all the pictures of me and Andrew being taken away by the police, those are real photos. And what happens is they search our house. They find no drugs. They find no women. They find no people. They find nobody. It's a big, luxurious, amazing, badass. There's nothing illegal in the house. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, "Yes, we searched your house." I'm like, "All right, good. What'd you find?" "Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage." I said, "Bro, there was no one at my house." He goes, "Yes, I know. We checked the CCTV." I said, "Oh, what did you find?" "The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside." Ha ha ha. So I'm sitting there laughing. The police are laughing. The prosecutor's laughing. And then I went home. But the internet being the internet, now we run an international human. We didn't go to jail for even 1 second. I don't understand how that could be true. If we were caught doing the things we're accused of, where are the fucking handcuffs?
Once again, it's low IQ.
Yeah, low IQ.
So like people like Ethan, they know that they can't attack us. They can't attack how we look. They can't attack our success. They can't attack our mindset. They can't attack anything. So what they do is they grasp onto anything they can.
Yeah.
They know it's not true, but it gives them something to talk about. If you take that away, what they're going to do? So if you take away his lie, all he can do is sit there and go, "Hey, that Tate guy, bro, he's so much richer, taller, stronger, interesting, and funny than me. What a loser."
Yeah, I think
like that's all he's got.
Yeah.
The dude ain't got shit.
And here's the thing, me explaining this, and if you're watching this, cut that story up and share it all over the internet as much as you like. It will never go away. That accusation will be here forever. And no matter what is said about me in the future, I could save the fucking planet from a global catastrophe, and there'll be people out there, well, it will never go away because that's the nature of the internet. But you know what? Fine.
It's true.
Say I'm a human.
We could save the world from an asteroid.
And they would still say,
Ethan,
well, they're human
Ethan will
traffickers.
sit there in between his 8th and 9th taco.
"I think they run a sex ring."
You know what's actually funny about since that thing?
I do run a sex ring. It's called my harem of girlfriends.
You know what's
They're
funny?
all willing participants.
Exactly. What's funny is this. One, that there's dudes out there so soy. Imagine that. You catch your girl on Instagram at our house.
Yeah.
She says,
"Oh, they made me come here."
made me come to this big party.
And she's dancing in the videos. She's dancing.
And she's dancing.
The police have the videos. She's dancing around, twerking.
And you sit there and go,
"Oh my God, she's kidnapped."
"Are you okay, baby?"
I'm gonna save you. Bro.
Ooh, imagine believing that story. What the fuck wrong with these dudes? Let me call the embassy. He called the embassy.
So if I have a girlfriend from Romania, okay, I look at her Instagram story and she's at some G like Dan Bilzerian's house at one of his parties dancing around. I say to her, "What are you doing at Dan Bilzerian's party?" And she says, "I was forced to come here." I did what? Call the cops? Say that Dan Bilzerian, my girlfriend? Who believes these women? Who believes these women?
He's probably with her now. He's probably still with her now. And
Okay, babe, I believe you. It's just
Are you okay? Are you traumatized? It's okay that we don't sleep together anymore. I know you're traumatized from your experience. Have a good night out in the club with your friends. Bro.
Who believes this?
Bro.
Listen. Bro, if you're watching, man who called the police, I know your name. I'm not going to say your name. I've read all the files. I've got the reports. If you're watching, I know your name. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you what she was doing at my house.
If you want the truth, we'll give you the truth.
The cops know what she was doing at my house. You can't handle the truth.
Yo, so I tried telling people. I'm like, yo, this stuff is fishy, man. The dude always has parties at his house. There's always, 30 plus people there. How can you hold somebody captive? And you know what's even more funny? It was an American female that started all this. Oh yeah, good old US of A. Now, the issue I got with it is, if he do get, found not guilty and all this other stuff, the people that blew the story up, like the big channels or the the news outlets, they're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna say anything about the person that was lying on them, or supposedly the girl. It was the girl's boyfriend that contacted authorities and said that she was being held against her will, but she was on live stream at a party on the phone, surrounded with a whole bunch of other females. She was there kicking it. She got caught. She didn't want to fess up to it. She was out there cheating on him. So she would rather destroy somebody else's life than just, fess up to the truth. And, you, for whatever reason, YouTube does not like videos about this guy. Like, I did 2 videos about him, and they, deleted the videos, out the blue. And it's supposed to be fair use. It's not like he's making a video. It's us reporting on it. So, you're supposed to be able to report stuff. But this is what they do when they don't like somebody. That's why I wasn't for deleting, Trump off of, Twitter and all this other stuff. Because as soon as they don't like you, they can just erase your move. They can erase you. They can erase your movement. Anything you got going on. If somebody's, the dude, prior to this, the dude's been relatively clean. He's just been saying stuff that people don't like. I don't believe in removing people off platforms just because they're saying stuff that you don't like. Because, just think about it. What if, not to compare him to Malcolm X or anybody, but what if Malcolm X had a YouTube channel and he got on there, saying the stuff that he was saying back in the, the 60s? They would have deleted him. They would have, said how he was such a bad person that got rid of him, and also the same stuff they're doing to him. And to a certain extent, they do that to certain, I call it intellectual extremists online. People that are very bright, not into crime, but they have a viewpoint that that people don't agree with, or if you're against something that somebody else is for, we're not gonna. You know what people are